What up, what up, what up? Double Limbs, it's your boy Keys.
And it's your girl Mandy.
And we back
with another video.
Oh yeah.
And this time we're doing P&D Soul Food Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll let you know we got on the menu after this. What, baby?
Blessing session.
Let's get into it.
Most loving and gracious Father, thank you for all your many blessings. Thank you for our friends and loved ones coming in to join us. Add a blessing to them. Add a blessing upon this food. It's our prayer in our Son Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Oh man, y'all.
We got them pig feet, y'all. Pig feet on yellow rice, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens, and a corn muffin. Okay.
That stuff looks super good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Keys got that barbecue chicken, that okra mixed vegetables, and that yellow rice.
What they call that? Succotash.
And we got some extra pig feet up here too, because Keys wanted to try some pig feet too.
Oh yeah. Y'all.
And that gravy.
With the cornbread muffin on that. Let's see if it's sweet.
I ain't had no pig feet in a long time, y'all.
Semi-sweet. But y'all, they got this chicken seasoned up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but the season is all the way through the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But take some off, and it's tender. So I'm gonna let y'all see some, yep.
The mac and cheese good too, y'all.
Y'all see that seasoning on that chicken? That ain't barbecue sauce, that's seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow rice. I think this about the best lunch we done had so far.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I would even go as far as say they better than Nikki's. With this right here.
Everything fresh, straight out the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Piping hot. Should have showed y'all the smoke inside the place coming off.
Mm-hmm. They just opened, y'all. I mean, they literally had just opened the doors when we walked in there. So the food is definitely the freshest.
Falling off the bone. Yeah, ain't nothing. Was covered up, put it in the refrigerator, and came back out warmed up so you can get rid of that food first.
Collard greens the bomb too, baby. Taste this. The bomb.
Somebody was up prepping at 5 o'clock this morning to have everything ready.
Cause there ain't nothing about this food come out no can or no freezer. Everything on point, y'all.
This ain't no glory. This ain't no glory food can stuff. You see the real seeds.
Oh yeah.
My bear eating with me. The real seeds from the okra.
This mac and cheese good too.
And people in there, they want that food at early when they open up.
And there was a lady, she was hightailing up those stairs.
They got this a $5 plate, y'all.
Yeah, $5 plate. Where'd you that at?
The lady got her 2 plates. She said, this one for me to carry to work, one for me when I get off of work.
I heard that. Ain't wrong, baby, because it's so good. It's so good, y'all.
$5 plate, y'all.
Yellow
You
rice.
can get 3 different meals for $15. You go and pay $15 to go sit in a little restaurant like Fridays, Applebee's, and all of that, and ain't gonna get this.
Ain't gonna get this right here. To get the pig feet, to get the collard greens, to get the corn muffin, yellow rice, and for Keys to get the barbecue chicken with the vegetables and everything inside. It's $5. Plus we got an extra order of pig feet, and I had the extra side of the macaroni and cheese. Everything all together was only $17, y'all.
And that's cause we gave a tip.
We gave a tip, and we got extra sides and food. So, I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, I've been to soul food restaurants where I've seen the Glory canned goods in the trash, and they have the audacity to almost charge upwards of $100 for 4 plates. 4 plates. And me and Keys got 2.5 plates here, and only paid $17. And for fresh, really, really cooked food. So
P&D.
yeah.
P&D. Y'all need to sponsor us.
Cause we mukbang y'all food all the time. Okay. This is good.
We most definitely coming back. They barbecue chicken.
Not our lunch.
They ain't got nothing on me.
And I'm gonna tell you something, they meatloaf looked good too. They meatloaf was looking good too, yeah.
Meatloaf.
I was tempted, but I said I ain't had no pig feet in so long.
So
I
if
finna
they-
try these pig feet. They the bomb, baby. You wanna try your pig feet? Pig feet?
If they, yeah, I'm gonna try it. If they barbecue chicken good, they ribs got to be good. I most definitely mess with they little succotash right here. Corn.
Let me turn my plate around this way for y'all. Y'all can see what's going on up in here. It's so good.
Y'all know what's going on after this. Straight sleep.
You going to take a nap, baby?
Straight now.
Well, y'all know I ain't going to sleep. It'd be hard for me to go to sleep. Y'all, sometimes I'll be up all night long. I'll be up all night long working on stuff, writing, reading. I'll be up all night long into researching things. I be doing so much writing stuff down. Last night, me and Keys went over our budget, our goal, what we plan to do. I think that's very important as a couple, period, whether you're married or not married. It's important to go over your budget. You know, make sure that you're both on the same accord about spending, saving, what bills need to be paid. You know, sometimes you have bills, you have personal bills of this in your both of your, you know, in your individual names, and then you have those bills that you both have collectively. But it's important to know all of the bills, whether they be in one person's name or whether they be in your names collectively. You have to write down all that stuff.
Yep.
And tackle it. What's most important? Okay, what credit card should we pay down first because this one has the highest interest rate, for example? Or we've already paid the rent or mortgage this month. What should we be paying next? You know what I'm saying? And me and Keys try to pay all our bills in one walk.
Yep.
Because if you pay everything in one walk, then when you get paid again, you have an extra check to save, you know. Yeah, you might not have as much money, you know, depending on how much you make for some, if you were to attempt that versus splitting your bills from paycheck to paycheck. But it is good to try to have at least one whole paycheck to kind of like save and put away. But we're moving from a mentality of paycheck to paycheck to a mentality of
That darn bone. I get it.
we're moving from a place of paycheck to paycheck or waiting on every 2 weeks to a place of residual and additional incomes coming in, because that's important for us as far as saving, budgeting, and keeping things together and staying on one accord. everybody know that finances can be one of those things that can be tricky in a relationship. It could also cause a lot of rift in a relationship, resentment, people getting upset with each other. You're spending too much money. You're not making enough money. You're not doing your part. You're shopping too much. There's too many packages coming to the door. All kind of things, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to kind of like dial it back and really check on that stuff and say, hey, you know, right now we on a bigger mission here, so let's dial it back. You know, let's dial it back a little bit with the spending, or let's figure out a way to save more money. You know, because that's where we at right now. We're about saving more money, and especially with us moving, we're really excited, and we just can't wait to get settled in our new home, and we're gonna hit the ground running, y'all. We're gonna hit the ground running. But yeah, that's what we was doing last night. Writing out our budget plan and setting goals and setting target dates to accomplish those goals. So yeah. So sometimes I don't sleep very well because I be too excited and I just have too much on my mind. And it be good stuff, but that's why sometimes I have to stop working on that stuff a little early so that I can kind of like just have a moment to relax and quiet my mind down and then go to sleep, because it's hard for me to go to sleep. I don't just fall asleep like that, y'all. I don't. It'll take a while for me to fall asleep. Like last night, well, not even last night, I was up to 4 o'clock this morning. So I actually had to put on some meditation, some YouTube meditation music, and just listen to that until I fell asleep. Until I didn't know the music was on no more. Now Key's here. He can fall asleep rather quicker than I can.
No.
Especially if he's tired. If he's tired, he'll go ahead and doze on off. But if he's restless, he'll toss, he'll turn a little bit, open his eyes every now and then. But my baby, for the most part, I wish I had that like him. I could just close my eyes and go and fall off to sleep. He do it so easy.
Yo.
Look at that plate. Look at my plate. I'm over here running my mouth. He's over there getting it in, honey, showing y'all what that plate do.
Now this bread.
What about it? It's good.
It's good, but I ain't really into the.
Let me taste it, cause I like the that bread's crumbled all apart. I like the bread at Nikki's place.
Nikki's bread tastes better.
Way better. This here too crumbly. I like that moist cornbread. Almost like that cake cornbread. Yeah, y'all like my cornbread cakey.
That was good, y'all. The extra pig feet. Got some cornbread over there with it. I'll eat that later, cause right now, so I'm gonna go on and eat this. That barbecue baked chicken was good. I ain't even gonna lie with it.
The food was definitely the bomb, y'all. I basically ate almost all my greens. This was good eats. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I would definitely come back here again for lunch. Maybe this time I'll get the barbecue chicken and just some greens and mixed vegetables. Try not to do too many carbs, y'all.
$5 plate, definitely a $5
Worth
experience. Just out of this world.
It was worth it, y'all. This was really good.
You gotta get 2. You gotta get 2.
And these are the additional pig feet that they give you.
Now what I'm gonna do? Got a little bread. I got some veggies at the house. Some little bit of squash, broccoli, some carrots. I'm gonna put that on the side of that, I'm gonna take it to work with me.
That's gonna be a nice little meal. Oh yeah, you gonna tear that up because them pig feet good.
Yeah, and I know they're gonna work me like a dog.
Don't say that.
So I'm gonna need that. Gonna have me hopping all over the place.
Why you say that?
If I ain't hopping, they gonna be having me like I got roller skates on.
He need to cut it out.
That's what they do to you, boy.
You in the last little stretch, so it's okay.
Last stretch. I'm almost there. About to break the ribbon.
He already done
Go
gave
to the
them
finish line.
He already done gave them they notice, like Fantasia say, 2 weeks notice I resign my position cause you ain't treating me right.
It's been a long time coming, y'all.
Hey, it sure has.
Long time coming.
And it's time to move on to bigger and better things. You know, you can't be afraid to quit a job. You can't be afraid to move on. You can't be afraid to change your environment. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to ever grow. You can't always stay where you feel comfortable or what you know. Well, I know Orlando. I'm used to the scenery here. I know the jobs here. You know, I've worked here for the last 15 years. I'm just going to stay here. No, it's time to learn something new. It's time to meet new people that can help you get to the next level because you've already seen the ceiling here, you know, and we're trying to be limitless, you know. In order to be limitless people, we got to get out of our comfort and get into an uncomfortable situation. Not saying, oh, a bad situation, but sometimes you got to get a little uncomfortable. Like, I don't know this area. I don't know the people here. You know, I don't know the job market here. I don't know what's going on here. But I'll find out and I'll learn as I go. The same way when I came to Orlando 15 years ago, I didn't know anything about Orlando. I was a small town little girl, you know, from Panama City who didn't know much. You know, I knew the main highway, 11th Street, would take you from Glenwood all the way back over to Callaway. You know, in Orlando, there's expressways, toll roads, you know, all kind of things that I had to learn, but I learned it. I learned it to the point where I almost like, okay, this is home to me now. But now it's time to make somewhere else home, and it's time to change the environment and get out of our comfort zone and get a little uncomfortable. And that's what we're gonna do, because you can't reach any level of success being complacent and comfortable. It's just like on a job. If you know a job doesn't have growth for you, there's nowhere to move up. This is the ceiling. Why would you stay there? This is the ceiling. You're gonna be bumping your head after a while because you can't go nowhere. It's time to go.
No room to excel.
It's time to go. And when you know that a place doesn't value you and what you bring to the table, it's definitely time to go. Because see, one thing about it is, even if the job or the workplace or your coworkers or whatever the situation may be, even if they don't know your worth, you should always know your worth. You should always know what you bring to the table. If anybody at the drop of a dime had to question me and ask me, hey, as a nurse, what do you bring to the table? I can shoot it off like boom, 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 boom. Because I know what I do. I've done it so long, and I've done it so great everywhere I've worked. I've always excelled, and I've always stood out amongst my other coworkers. Always. Not because I was trying to outdo them, but because that's what's in me. So if that's in me to do that for your company, it's in me to do that for me. Exactly. And that's all we saying. That's all we saying. I'm going hard for me now. That's all.
Y'all, we wanted to share this with you.
We sure did. We wanted to make this video.
Take heed to a little bit of that.
Yeah, because I mean, ain't nobody saying, hey, go quit your job or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if you're unhappy, or if you're in a space where you feel like, man, they're working me too hard, they don't appreciate me, you know, I'm not valued here, and then there's no room or opportunity for me to grow here, it's time for me to go from here. When you stop growing in a position, it's time to take on a new position. It's time to take on a new challenge. And challenge yourself.
And sometimes the Lord or the universe, however you want to put it, is trying to bless you into another position in your life.
But because you're afraid to move, or because you make excuses why you can't move, or why you can't go from here, well, I'm just gonna stay here about maybe 2 more years and pay this off, and then I'll consider moving. No, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. Because even when you pay off whatever it is you got to pay off, or whatever excuse you told yourself, you're still gonna have something else that's gonna come up that you have to take care of. So why not move in a new position, in a new place now, where you can be valued and where you can be of more value to another establishment or to yourself.
That's right.
And that's just all we saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We hope you guys are having a blessed day. We hope you enjoyed this mukbang. Share it with anybody you think will, could benefit from the videos. We always encourage you guys to share the videos because it ain't gonna hurt nothing to share nothing.
That's right. Comment down there. Holla at your boy. Holla at your girl. You already know. Subscribe.
If you haven't already.
Hit that notification bell. Bing! So you can be notified of all the content, all the videos that we have in store for you. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Double M Kingdom.
And we'll see you in our next video.
You already know. We out.
Bye.